This is the bike we're going to be working on today. It is a, not sure the year, I think it's like a 98. Got it last night. It's an absolute turd. But if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. Go ahead and click that subscribe button. I'm going to be posting vlogs very often for y'all. Hopefully once a week, twice a week, maybe even 3 times a week. It all depends. On this channel, I'm going to be showing you how to buy and sell dirt bikes. I'm going to be fixing this bike today. Alright, so I'm going to show you what we got working with, what we're working with. This bike's clapped out. She's rough, a piece of garbage. But anyway, it runs. Look at this. But it runs, and it only goes in the first gear. Look at this. The whole... Anyway, she runs, and it doesn't really drive, but it only goes in the first gear. And then we're gonna pull the motor all apart, look in the cases, see what's wrong. It did come with another motor. So anyway, let's go ahead and strap on the GoPro and get to riding, and then we're gonna pull her in the garage, tear her apart. Peace. See, it likes to go in. Something is really bad. Something's messed up in the tranny. Like you could see in the video, it was wanting to go into gear even though it's in neutral. But so yeah, she's gonna need a lot of work. But alrighty guys, here's the old bike. She's clapped, I know it. But let's go ahead and get her started up and see what'll happen. Hold on, I'll get it started here in a minute. The gears are all screwed up. It doesn't really go into first gear at all, and when you're in first gear, you're very lucky to get into second. As you can see, you don't hear any click. Oh, there it was. Didn't sound good. All the engine case bolts are missing, and see, it doesn't go in or out of any gear, and it's leaking a ton of oil right there. So yep. Alright guys, we got her cleaner, not clean, but we got her cleaner, and yeah, it was pretty bad when you can literally pull 2 bolts out of the subframe and pull it off. No hose clamp to the air filter, no bolts holding the seat on, no nothing, just 1 bolt here and 1 bolt on the other side, and they're all hand tight. let's go ahead and take the motor out.
Ooh, I'm not myself tonight. Been a minute since I heard this song. Ooh, I might get drunk tonight, 'cause the feeling's coming on too strong. When your heart has given up and your soul has had enough, raise your glass and make a toast to the ones we hate the most. We most, we most, we to the ones we hate the most. We most, we most, we to the ones we hate the most.
Guys, we got the old motor out, and about maybe 10 minutes, me by myself. That's not we, it's me by myself. Got the motor out in about 15 minutes. Like I said, it had the swing arm bolt and one bolt right there holding it in. That's all that was holding it on. So let's go ahead and start tearing her down. Let's not waste any time on it. Before I go turn in the motor, gotta eat lunch. I got me a grease and ham sandwich. Let's go. That grease really helps though, not gonna lie. It's pretty good. Yo, what's up, guys? It's the next day. Like I said, I've already been here. I worked on it all night last night. Didn't film anything at all. But yeah, I know my face is dirty. I'm not worried about it. Anyway.
Where's you put the dog leash?
I don't know.
Well, come find it.
Fine. I'm coming. So anyway, as I was saying before I got interrupted. Tore the motor all apart, and I found out I had two issues with the bike. Obviously, the whole reason I pulled it apart was because it was only going in the first gear, and no other gear after that. So pulled the entire transmission out. This gear right here wobbled off, and that was laying sideways like this, as y'all saw in the video. And the main issue was right here on this little pulley. It's a little chain tensioner. This little tensioner in here. There's slots. I don't think y'all can see any of that. But there's slots in here, like little round slots. And this has a little wheel on it. And it puts tension on it. And it's got this spring right here and this spring. This little spring was like up here. So it literally had no tension on it whatsoever. So that was causing me not to be able to shift at all. As you can see, I'm in neutral right now. You can grab this and you can grab this one and it still spins freely. So obviously one down there. So now I cannot stop it at all. That's first gear. And one more up, maybe. By the way, I have hours and hours out here. So there's second gear. Third. Fourth. Alright, so like I said, that's about gonna wrap it up for this video, the teardown. Tore it down, got it fixed, hopefully everything's good in there in the transmission. Like I said, I put probably at least 3 hours of working on it with no camera on, just trying to get the transmission figured out. And then all it was is that little tensioner down there. That spring was off of it. So hope you enjoyed today's video of the teardown and everything. And I'm gonna go ahead and film the next episode of putting everything back together, putting the cases back in, putting the motor in, and hopefully going to rip on some trails and some tracks or whatnot. So take it easy. I'll see you next time.